So maybe you are asking, but Kelly, what do you do exactly? You always talk about so many different things. I was talking with someone today about the personal brand. Whenever you have your personal brand, you can pivot and you can talk all the things that you do inside of your personal brand. When you have your business brand, you are going to talk about only that line of work that your core business is part of. But now, as a personal brand on my Instagram and my personal social medias, I can talk about anything that I do. I'm going to try to explain really quick what I do and how the other businesses complement each other, okay? So I hope you like this. So what I do actually, I'm a business advisor and I just took my license as a business broker. So as a business advisor, can you see? Business advisor, really quick. What I do is I help business owners that they have their business, they are making money, but then they started a business from their area of expertise and they built this business. It's huge, it's making money, have a lot of people working for them, but they don't have the internal structure. So they transition from the 6-figure to 7 figures, going to the 8 figures, but they don't have the internal structure for the 8 figures. What got them to the 7 figures is not going to get them to the 8 figures. So they need to build this internal structure. That's why I say that I help to grow, scale, and exit. When I'm talking about the internal structure, so imagine all businesses is a corporation structure. It is like a pyramid. So when people come to me and say, this is a pyramid scheme, no, this is a corporate structure. If you go anywhere, it's like that. On the bottom of the pyramid have the operations, have the people that work on the operations. So all the technicians, okay? All the technicians on the bottom. What happens is when the founders started this business, they started here from their area of expertise. So it's really hard for a founder to move from this area because they are the expert. The business runs around them. And this is as consultant and advisor and coach as well. If you are a doctor or if you're a dentist, engineer, architect, psychologist, therapist, anything that the person who is in the operations is the expert in building the business, what happens is you start to sell a lot of service and then need to hire people to help to fulfill with the administration, finances, but they are still on the bottom of the pyramid. What I help is to transfer from the bottom to the top. How? Building, hiring new operators, building a leadership team. So the managers here on the tactical, okay? So they are going to be the ones dividing and sharing and all the tasks for the new operators, for the new technicians. From that, on the strategic side is the CEO and all the executive team. But Kelly, I'm so small, I don't have all of that, I'm still the expert. I have some people that helps me with marketing, administration, but I'm still doing everything. That's where I can help you to move from the founder operator to the founder CEO. Why? Because you are the visionary. This business you created from your passion, from what was in your heart. This way, you need to go back to the vision, to the passion. Why? Because if you stay here for a long time, and there are people out there, guys, like 10 years doing the same thing, 15 years. So they go through a burnout. And let me tell you something more. Your company doesn't value much if you are still on the operations. You need to build this team, including for your business to value more. Because whenever you are ready to retire, you are going to need this strategic team, the tactical and the operators for this company to run without you. This way, your company can have more value. Anybody can come and buy the business is still going to make money and having cash flow because it doesn't depend on the owner. Does it make sense? So that's what I help you to do. I help you to build this growth structure. So the growth phase, the growth structure, that's the corporate structure. I help you to define the roles, who to hire, when to hire, but more than that, I help you as the founder operator to transition to the founder strategic and build the strategy for the growth, scale, and exit. Okay, so this is the phase one. That's what I call the phase one. Whenever is the small business, of course the client can hire me in any phase, but to go through everything, phase one is like that. So we are going to work on this structure, define who is the strategic hiring they need to hire. What happens is they hire anybody, but there need to be a strategic hiring. And this point, I help you who to hire first or who to fire. I help you to fire people as well. So this is the phase one. And then we have, I'm going to move my phone here. And then you are going to have the phase two. Whenever you are here as a founder CEO, as a founder, strategic founder, what we are going to do, we are going to build the systems for these people to work, because the system is what makes your company valuable, okay? So we are going to build the systems. That's when I come as an advisor and I see all the areas of the business. And here, guys, I'm talking about marketing, sales, I'm talking about admin, I'm talking about finances, I'm talking about logistics, fulfillment, okay? What else? And including Kingdom Impact. If you are Christian business owner and if you are doing something that's going to last and impact a community, you're talking about the Kingdom Impact, okay? So all the departments of the business, so all the departments, we are going to build systems for this company to operate without you. Why? Because we're going to be here on the top of the pyramid, being the visionary, being the one building strategies for expansion. Okay? Strategies for expansion. What does that mean? Partnerships and going after new clients, new partnerships, new vendors, new all of that, while these people are fulfilling that with a system in place, everything that they need to know, everything that they need to understand, the repeatable tasks. It's easy to plug in anybody to the system and then plugging in, doing the onboarding to the clients and onboarding to the employees. The growth phase, we need to build the corporate structure. Here is the scale phase, when the company starts to grow exponentially because it has a system in place. This moment from founder to CEO, you can think about the next phase. And the next phase is what I call the exit phase. So that's a door. It should be a door. Okay, let me try to my architectural skills. I don't remember how to do a door, but anyway. So that should be a door, okay? And you are having somebody living like this. So that's the exit. That's the part that you exit the business. So exit. What does that mean, exit? Gary, I don't want to sell my business. No worries. You can do the succession plan. Who is going to be the leader here that you want to transition to the executive, that you want to transition and promote to the CEO level? Could be a succession plan. Could be a sale. Could be a succession to an executive or somebody in the family, a son, a daughter that you are preparing for the succession. So could be this phase. So here, from founder operator to founder strategist to founder CEO, and then to investor. So in this moment, investor, you are operating as an investor, because now you have the money to hire and put someone succession plan, to put someone as a CEO, as a executive level, and then you can be the investor, the chairman or president. But you can buy other businesses, you can sell other businesses, you can invest in other businesses, and it's still growing. Could be businesses in the same line, in the same column, what you're doing to complement this first business. Could be other different baskets. So have you heard about don't put the in the same basket? That's all the eggs in the same basket. So you can have multiple baskets, because now you are an investor. And that's what I help my clients to do. That's what I help you to do. First of all, growth phase, building the corporation structure. I come in and I help you to build up everything. And more than that, the strategy for the expansion, scale, and exit. On the system phase, the phase 2, I come into the business, I analyze everything, I audit everything, and then I start to build a system. On this here is a lot of done for you. So on this here is more done with you. This here is more done for you, because I'm going to build everything with your team, more done for you, more work, more hands-on. And that's why sometimes I say that I act kind of fractional CEO in this phase and fractional COO in this phase. And then here I act as a business broker, business advisor, helping you what is the best strategy for you to transition from CEO to investor position. That's why as a business advisor, as a business broker, and my specialty in strategy, I am able to work with everything. So that's what I do. And then with the marketing, I did my specialty in marketing and leadership development here, and my theology studies too. I can work pretty well in these 3 areas. And then with these 3 areas, I have another company of marketing company that I work with another partner. She takes care of that, but I work with her here. I work with Kent. I have my license here as the financial part. So I work with as financial consultant with Kent, okay? And on the business side, I work with Murphy and Celine doing business valuation, and then merge and acquisition, and then the exit strategy. So this is what I do, guys. This is what I do. I can help you. I love this idea. Since my first company, I love this idea of being one-stop shop for you. So you can come, I can help you. I have my team of experts that we can come with you, and then I can work everything. I'm very excited that I completed the final phase with my business brokerage license now, and I can work on the final phase with the exit, succession, and all of that, and with Celine and Murphy on the M&A. I'm very excited with that. I hope you understand what I do. So if you think that makes sense for you and you need some help with one of the 3 phases or all the phases, reach out to me. I will leave here a link for you to schedule a call, and I would love to learn more about your business and work with you. So go there to the link below, schedule a call with me, and let's talk strategy for your business.